Mason, Ohio, to kick off the 2025 coaster season. It is a cloudy, overcast day. The crowds are light, so that could work in our favor. Let's just hope the rain stays away. And if it does, we're gonna get a heck of a lot of riding in today. The park is looking beautiful. I'm excited. I can't wait to go inside and check it out. Let's go. Okay, over here on one of the new things this year at the park entrance is this fencing they have all along the perimeter. I'm not sure, but I think they moved the security checkpoints out a little bit, and they got some fencing over there now. You can see over here by where they put the Christmas tree here during Winterfest. They do have it all fenced in now, so just a few light little changes up here in the front of the park as you enter. All right, one of the gift shops just inside the main entrance to your right was totally revamped this year, and it looks wonderful. They got plenty of merchandise outside here on these little stands. It is covered out here now. You can see they do have a lot of merch available. Let's go inside and take a quick look. Oh yeah, we got some like retro 70s Kings Island merch.
Hey, you're stealing.
Some plushies. We got a throwback Vortex shirt here. Look at that. That's cool. We got some Squishmallows. Collect them all, it says. Alright, we got Kings Island Opoly here. Now, I don't think I've seen this at Cedar Point before. And I think Six Flags, maybe? But I don't think I've seen this at Kings Island, so that's a cool addition. I don't really see a price on it. Yeah, no price on it, otherwise I'd tell you, but it'd be a cool gift. You got your Eiffel Towers here, some coffee cups, some artwork. Oh, now see, these are cool. I like how the parks are starting to get these pictures now. There's a Diamondback. It's pretty good size. I mean, yeah. See in the room. And these here are $40. That's actually not too bad. That's pretty cool. You can get one of each and frame them. You even have a blue ice cream. I'm digging this shirt right here. It's like retro video game like font. That's pretty cool. Of course, you got the Beast, Diamondback, Timbers, Banshee, Orion, and the Racer. So the big coasters. And we even have the Coaster Dynamics out here. Nano coasters. Now this is pretty cool. They actually had the Son of Beast right here. That is pretty cool. See it? Son of Beast. Even has the loop on there. Pretty neat. So they got a Flight of Fear. That looks like there. And of course all the other coasters as well. Right here they got the wooden ones, the coaster cutouts. Those are pretty neat. And of course you got your drink bottles and just your run-of-the-mill variety of Kings Island shirts. So that's located right here in the gift shop in the front of the park, directly to your right as you enter. This, like I said, is totally remodeled this year. If you're not familiar, this shop during Winterfest, they have the Christmas shop in here where you can buy all your Christmas ornaments and things like that. You have another little area over here. It's mainly just a register and some candies and a few knickknacks here. So there you have it. That's the new gift shop located just to the right as you enter the park here at Kings Island. And over here at the theater, the Kings Island Theater, you can see a listing of some of the shows and events happening throughout the summer. Alright, just grabbed myself an icy. First icy of the season here at the brand new Coca-Cola refresh station. Located between Delirium and the Fest House right over here. They have Coca-Cola products, they have ices, it's like they have some chips, cotton candy, and refillable souvenir bottles as well. So there you have it. They also have the smart water in the cooler in the back there. So if you're thirsty and you're in the area of the park, this is the place to go. All right, here we are over at the Monster, but unfortunately if you want to ride it, you're out of luck. Currently there's a fence surrounding the ride. Now the park has said there's a part on order, however it will not arrive until sometime this summer. So until then, the Monster is gonna sit in pieces. All right, not only did the Carousel receive a brand new roof this year, but right next to the Carousel we have this area walled off. It says, please excuse our dust while we prepare for exciting new offerings. This is kind of the little area between the Carousel and the Eiffel Tower over here. Something going on. Could just be a simple landscaping upgrade or something like that, but interesting nonetheless. It's a pretty large area, so curious to see what happens here throughout the summer. All right, what was our last meal last year? On the final day, I think it was Winterfest, yeah.
Yes.
We had Skyline Chili. Well, opening day here at Kings Island, we got Skyline Chili again for our first meal, so I feel we've gone like full circle here. But this stuff is delicious. It's one of my favorites when I'm in the area. Can't go wrong with some Skyline Chili, so I'm gonna dig into this. Well, another new addition, well, I shouldn't say brand new, they started coming in here last year, are these electronic park informational boards. You can see right here. This one's over here by the Kings Island Theater, but these are scattered throughout the park, and I know a lot of the Cedar Fair, Six Flags parks are now installing these, which is pretty cool. I really like the idea of these. All right, over here on the trail between the Eiffel Tower that takes you to the back of the park near the Beast, we have a new food offering. We have the Shooting Star Cafe over here. And it's they get some ice cream, fountain drinks, pretzels. Here's their menu right here with prices. There you have it. And they have the souvenir cups here, frozen drinks, and it sounds pretty good. But this is on the path right between the Stunt coaster and the Eiffel Tower. All right, here I am in front of the legendary Beast coaster, and I am excited to ride it this time because they replaced 20% of the track on this coaster, so I'm hearing nothing but rave reviews about it, so I'm going to go on this thing and I'll let you know how it is. All right, I just got off the Beast with the new retracking, and I gotta say, the areas that were retracked, wonderful. It's basically, I think, after you reach the bottom of the first drop there to the end of the shed, the brake shed, and then you go through the tunnel there, that's not too bad, but when you come out of that tunnel, you can really feel the difference. And I think we get spoiled by the first half being smooth like that now, and then you hit that second half and it's like, whoa. But either way, big improvement for this ride. Those two hills that they did retract were pretty rough. They were showing their age. There was a few potholes in there, but problem solved there. So come out here and check out the Beast. She's running really good this year. Over by the Rushing River Log Ride, the bathrooms have been remodeled and they are looking good. You just have to take my word for it when I say the inside looks good as well. I'm not gonna be weird and bring a camera in there and show you or anything like that, but yes, they did a great job on the building here, the restroom building. A big upgrade from what it was. All right, just gotta say, what they originally said was gonna be a rainy, gloomy day at the park. The rides wouldn't be opening because of the weather, this and that. Turned out to be a beautiful day. It's got to be in the probably mid 70s, maybe even higher than that right now. I mean, even the log ride's got a queue right now. You can see them all lined up, but absolutely beautiful day. Just a reminder, if you're going to go to a park, to triple check the weather, the hourly weather, before you go, because if they say 80% chance of rain, that could mean 80% chance of rain from 8 to 8:30 in the morning. You know, I mean, you never know. So turned out to be a beautiful day here for opening day at Kings Island. I'm glad we came. All right, right here behind me is what many know as backlot stunt coaster, or even if you're as old as I am, Italian job. We're standing in front of it, and it's not quite what you think it is anymore. We got Queen City Stunt Coaster now is the new name for this launch coaster. So I'm not sure what else changed on here other than the name. I know some of the billboards that you pass by during the ride have been switched out, but other than that, I have no idea. From looking at it on the outside, it doesn't look like anything else has changed other than that. So I'm gonna go take it for a ride and I'll let you know how it is. Alright, just got off the newly renamed Queen City Stunt Coaster. You see right there in the billboard behind me. But yeah, pretty much the same ride as the backlot stunt coaster. Only difference is they have some billboards throughout the course that are showing off like some Cincinnati local landmarks, that type of thing. But everything else is the same other than that. There was no fire effect this time. I don't know if that's a permanent change or it's just because of today. I mean, it is a little breezy out. I don't know if they're able to use the fire effect on a breezy day, but nonetheless, that's the stunt coaster, the new Queen City Stunt Coaster here at Kings Island. Alright, the Shake, Rattle, and Roll ride is celebrating an anniversary this year. Someone had told me 50 years this ride has been here. I don't know about that, I'll have to look it up, but yeah, Shake, Rattle, and Roll is a true classic here at Kings Island. Alright, for the second meal of the day, I went with the pub burger at the Miami River Brew House here over near Mystic Timbers. So you get a very nice helping of tater tots here. They call them potato barrels. And this is the burger right here. This is a double. There's two on there. You got onions, you got lettuce, and then they're bringing us the condiments right now. But I'm going to dig into this. This actually looks really delicious, and I'll let you know how it is. I just got done with the pub burger here at the Miami River Brew House at Kings Island, and as you can see, I destroyed it. It was absolutely delicious. It was like on the level of, oh my gosh, what's that one burger place? Not Five, well, almost like Five Guys, but like Steak and Shake kind of, I guess. Yeah, I would compare it to like a Steak and Shake burger. Better, I guess, is the closest thing I can compare it to. But the burger was delicious. It was fresh. The tater tots are really good, and you get to choose 2 dipping sauces as well. It's included with your meal, so yeah, you can dip your tater tots in that like I did. That's delicious. So definitely recommend the Miami River Brew House here at Kings Island if you're in the park and you get hungry. They just made an announcement. It said do not enter, authorized personnel only, but I want to ride. Dang it, what am I supposed to do? This has got to be the first time in several years I've actually seen this Coke Freestyle stand open. This is the one at the train station. We're here every time I'm over here. This one's closed, but good job Kings Island for staffing it this year. And just over here to the side of this Coke Freestyle, is this new? This Whistle Stop Bar? I don't remember seeing this here in the past. I don't know if it was here during the Winterfest or not, but first time I've noticed it here. Let me know in the comments down below if this has been here or if this is brand new. Alright, I believe they opened this up last year, but they also have one of the human claw machines here. Kind of similar to what they have at Cedar Point. And a few new things over here I noted by Flight of Fear. Beer, I think that was here last year. And then they have some more theming out front, which I believe was also put here last year. However, they got this photo booth out here too. It's got the Orion theming on it. Pretty cool. So, and one other thing I wanted to point out here, at the exit of Flight of Fear, they do have a spot for fun cards. However, there's nothing up on the monitors, so. Alright, here we are in front of Orion, the park's Giga Coaster. Let's go take it for a ride. right, I probably just got off the best ride I've ever had on Orion right here behind me. I don't know what it was they did in this off season, but it is running awesome right now. It's like off the rails fast. Crazy, crazy speed on this thing. So it got some massive ejector air time. It's weird because I just rode this thing last year and in the fall, and I didn't get nearly as much airtime as I got this ride. So whatever they did, it's working over here at Orion at Kings Island. Come check it out. I'm getting like strong Universal Studios vibes here at Kings Island. Can't quite put my finger on it though, what it could be. However, they do have these cool Adventure Express shirts still. Yes, I'm really tempted to buy one of these. And this is at the candy shop located right across from the racer over here. You'll be able to find these products. Even a 21 in colder shirt. If you want to buy a t-shirt for the walk-up bar, you can do that here as well. Alright, heads up if you're planning to ride the racer. Currently they are only running one train on each side. So the wait may be a little bit longer than usual. That's due to they did run this ride during the Winter Fest event. So they have to have a little bit more turnaround time on the trains to get them ready for the season. So currently the racer is only running one train per side, so your wait may be a bit longer than normal. Alright, over here where the Sky Coaster used to be is now just an empty plot of land. Just some gravel right here, and then they got grass. We could take a look around here and you can see, well, this building is still here for it, the little controller booth, but you can see the ride is totally gone. No announcement has been made as far as what's going to be replacing anything in this area, but yeah, kind of curious why they would remove it. I mean, it didn't really take up a whole lot of room, you know, unless they have plans on putting something else here. So keep your eye on this area in the near future here at Kings Island. Let's see how far we can. All right, if you peek around the bushes here, you can see what remains of the Son of Beast coaster. This was the station for the Son of Beast, and they converted it into a haunted house during their Hollow Weekends event. And it's been actually sitting vacant now for the last year or two. I don't think they had a haunt in it this last Halloween season, but it's interesting because you can still see the tracks sticking out the station right there from Son of Beast. That's pretty much all that's left of the ride. They do have the tracks obviously covered up inside the station so people don't trip on them during the haunted house thing. But yeah, interesting. I'd like to see what the future holds for this area of the park as well. Hey, look, Son of Beast, there's a walk-on. You could literally walk right onto the ride right now, or what's left of it. The Bat. What an amazing ride. Even though this ride's in the middle of nowhere in the park, it's like literally way out of the way. It's a long walk to get here and a long way to get back, but it's still pulling in the crowds. I mean, the park isn't too busy today. They got both trains running. You can see the line. That tells you a lot if people have got to walk that far to ride a coaster, and they still do it. It's a great coaster, the Bat. I hope they keep this around for a while. I know there's been some rumors recently about this coaster possibly leaving, but glad to see it's still going. It's a gem of a coaster, and I hope, like I said, I hope they keep it around for a long time. No visit to Kings Island is complete without the famous blue ice cream. Oh, this stuff is delicious. Cannot come to Kings Island and not get this. Blue ice cream. This is what happens when they don't have chaperones with the teenagers. Alright, over here in the sweet spot, they got all kinds of sweets for you to enjoy. However, one thing that really stood out to me here is if you're a fan of Knott's Berry Farm, you're going to be thrilled about this. They got a little thing here about some of the history of Knott's Berry Farms, but they have an area here that sells the Knott's Berry Farm products. They got the boysenberry items here. They got boysenberry syrup, we got boysenberry coffee, boysenberry jam, and syrup, boysenberry syrup, of course the popcorn, and they got these boysenberry squishmallows as well. So if you're a fan of Knott's Berry Farms boysenberry and can't make it out to California, hey, Kings Island's got you covered. All right, Kings Island has tons of different fudge flavors. Here's just a few.
There you go. Have a wonderful evening.
Just like clockwork, just before the park closes every night, you get a line of people out here waiting for the beast to get that night ride in. All right, and that's going to do it for Kings Island's opening day of 2025. I hope you enjoyed this video. We got a lot of rides in today. It was amazing. They called for rain all day, and it was beautiful all day. We did get one rain shower pass through. It was maybe 15 minutes, if that, and it cleared out, and it was beautiful all day today, with the exception of that. The park is looking great. It was a very successful opening day. There's a lot of little changes going on throughout the park. Of course, their new big thing this year is the water coaster over in the water park, which doesn't open until next month sometime. Check the website for the dates on that. But the Beast, remarkable coaster. It's running great. The 20% of it was retracked, very smooth, and they took that trim off the second hill after the first drop there. So you go flying into that shed, but the brakes do hit a lot harder in that shed due to the fact that you are missing that trim now. So it's a give and take, I guess, but it's a good give because it goes flying around that curve into the brake shed there. So everything else is looking great around here. A lot of little cosmetic improvements here and there, and I guess they're prepping next year for another big attraction. So we'll see what that is. I don't know. But again, that's it from Kings Island. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us out, helps us get some more viewers. It's free, and I promise not to send you guys any spam or any crap like that. The only time I ever update it is when I put a new video on there. You'll get notified of that. That's it. I don't have anything on there that's going to cost you money. So please hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends and family. And if you don't mind, have them do the same. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys out on the midways real soon.